Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, December 8th, and you know where we're going. We're going to our Weight Watchers meeting. Yay! I think I have a small loss. I really do. Even eating the 3 meals, and that's been hard, but if I'm going to be honest with myself, I'm not so consumed with the thought of food. I didn't realize how much I was before, but I think I got a pretty good pattern eating at 11. I think when I was trying to eat my 3 meals before, I was still waiting until 1 o'clock, and obviously that just didn't work. But I think eating at 11 and then eating again about 3 and then eating again at 7 every 4 hours, that works for me. And it reminded me how much I missed my vegetables, because I do love the vegetables. I know I probably shouldn't put the dip on it, you know, like the spinach artichoke dip, but let's face it, eating a plain old vegetable is kind of boring sometimes. I don't like ranch dressing, except I should put a caveat on that, which is not a good thing, but when you get the fried mozzarella sticks, I don't like to use the marinara sauce. I like to use the ranch. That's the only time I use ranch. I don't use it on my salad or anything like that. So it's a small indulgence having the spinach artichoke dip, and it's really only 2 points. And even if I go a little bit crazy and have an extra tablespoon, it's still only 3 points. So I think I'm doing pretty good on that front. I do miss my cheese, because if you've noticed, I really haven't been eating that much cheese. That has been hard for me, avoiding the cheese. But it's the weekend, and I have to stay strong. I have to stay strong for the weekend, because I want to lose 10 pounds between Thanksgiving and Christmas. A high, lofty goal, I know. But I don't say this in a defeatist way. I know I'm not going to hit 10-pound loss. So I'm not going to be discouraged when I don't hit it. But I needed to set a lofty goal to keep me on track, because if I would have only said, like, if I lose 2 pounds between now and Christmas, I'll be happy. I lost that last week, so then I would be done, you know. So I want to lose 10 pounds. If I don't lose 10 pounds, it's not going to set me on a whirlwind, because my mind knows that I knew it was a really unrealistic goal, but it was a goal that I had to try to achieve. And, you know, I'm going to try my best. But anyway, before I get rambling on, the sun is in my eyes, which is nice, because in Michigan you don't see the sun very often in the winter. But it's funny, because I see, and Anita was saying, oh good, it's finally scarf weather. It got down to 68 degrees. 68 degrees, and she's wearing a scarf. But I know it's where you live. It's how you know, the climate you get used to. I understand that completely. But I found it humorous, because it's 21 degrees right now. I don't have my hat on because my hair is wet. And if I put my hat on when my hair is wet, it flattens it out, and then I get like this line around my head. But I'm going to be wearing my hat when I come out of the meeting, because my hair will be dry enough by then. But anyway, we have a birthday today. I started on that. I got sidetracked. Today is Linda Zadakowski's birthday. So she gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. My voice is starting to come back. I'm just so happy. But anyway, hope you have a great day. Have a piece of cake for me, because I can't have any cake this weekend, because I'm going to be good. Tuesday night, I'm going out for our Christmas dinner with Michael and Mary and Denise. On Wednesday, we're going to have spaghetti for dinner, for our family dinner, and we're going to decorate Christmas cookies. And then on Friday, Bertie and Ron and Jim and I are going to Greenfield Village to take in the holiday lights, and I'm sure we're going to have something to eat while we're there. So I have to be especially good this weekend, because I have lots planned next week, so I have to anticipate what's going to go on. So like I said, I'm going to have a strong weekend. I'm going to be really good today. When I get back, Jim and I are going to go somewhere, I don't know, some place where he wants to get some supplies for shooting and stuff like that. And he's on a black powder league, and he's on a rifle league, and he's on an archery league. So he has to get all of his equipment for all of that stuff. So I told him I'd go with him. His friend that he usually goes with, his wife was in a car accident, and she's in the hospital, but she's got bumps and bruises and stuff like that. Just keeping her for a little bit, but it's not life-threatening or anything like that. But so he didn't want to, leave his wife's side, which is a sign of a good husband, So I think she's coming home today anyhow. But and then I have Alyssa and Kylie tonight. So I have a busy day today too. So I find that the busier I am, like they say, busy hand, idle minds. No, anyways, how does that go? Well, you know what I mean. Idle hands are the work of the devil, or something like that. I know that there's a saying for that. Put it in the comments below, because I know that there is. I know idle hands are the devil's joy, or something like that. One of the lessons the nun taught me that I forgot. After that ruler, it's coming my way. But, so, okay, we're heading for the bumpy road. I'm hoping to get enough on my income tax. I think part of my problem might be my tires. I need new tires. So I'm hoping that I get a fairly substantial. We usually get a refund on our income tax because Jim needs tires and I need tires, and that's going to be. Well, Jim's tires are going to cost almost $1,000 because they're on the truck. I'm hoping mine would be about $300 or $400. Isn't that ridiculous for tires? It's just, ooh. But I was going to get a new car in the spring, so I wasn't worried about getting tires. But now I think I'm going to wait another year. There's nothing wrong with this car, so it's kind of silly to go have car payments when there's nothing wrong with this car. But we have arrived here. I'm going to have a loss, which is going to set me up for a good weekend. And even if I have a gain, it's going to set me up for a good weekend, because it's all in your mindset. It truly is. Because when I was not in the right mindset, I had no guilt about eating whatever I wanted and gaining all that weight. But now that I'm doing well, I'm in the right mindset, and I want to eat well. Okay, we're here. Talk to you guys in a bit. Well, guess what? It's very sunny. It's so nice. It's so cold, but it's very sunny. But I had a loss, and more than just a couple of 0.3 or 0.4. I lost 2.8. Eating all those vegetables is paying off. So now I'm down to 232.7 with a total weight loss of 71.5. So I just need to get back. Here I am. Here I am. I just have to get back to, I gotta gain. Bite my tongue. 71.5. So I have to lose 5.5 pounds, right? To get back to my 77. Piece of cake. Oh, cake. Why do I do that? No, I'm gonna have a good weekend. This weekend is not gonna define how bad I'm gonna do. It's gonna define how well I'm gonna do for the next week. And we got a new book. And it's a little different because on the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, it asks you to answer some questions. So let's answer them right now. Better than I planned. And a scale of 1 to 4. I would say my food went better than I planned. So I'm going to color in all 4 because I think it went better than I planned. My mindset was better than I planned. It really was. My activity, though, it didn't go as I planned. I have to be honest with that. It didn't go as... So it asks you if you have a weight goal, whether to lose or maintain, write it here. I just want to maintain to this month, so that's it. Your studio team will fill in the date and your current weight, which they already did. Reflect on what you're proud of this week and steps you've taken towards your goals. I've taken steps of eating 3 meals a day. That's leading me to my goal of losing more weight. And note how your journey went in key areas of your journey, no matter what the scale says. Well, the scale said I did well, and that's all that matters. So it gives me the incentive to stick with it for next week. So I got to find a pretty thing to put on the front here, and then go from there. So let's go home. Stay on track this weekend. Well, we're back, and so now we're going to eat. Well, at least I am. I'm going to have my breakfast with a cup of tea and some grapefruit. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, don't let your weekend be your weekend. So it's 23 smart points. I used 8 for my breakfast, 2 points for my toast, 3 points for my jelly, 3 points for my bacon, and 0 for my egg, berries, banana, grapefruit, and tea and water. So it's an 8-point breakfast. I have 15 points left for the rest of my day. I'm going to have another good weekend. I can see it now. Well, I had a busy day all day today. I did end up having a Jimmy John's sub for my dinner, and I had a bag of chips, and I did have a Coke with it. But I have no guilt because I just used up all my weeklies and everything today. And I still think I had a good end to my weekend because normally I would have gone crazy, and I didn't really go that bad. I mean, I have to be able to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to take some, I'm going to plan my day out for tomorrow. I'm going to have my, I think I'm going to have a bowl of shredded wheat for my breakfast when I get back from church. I might only eat 2 meals tomorrow because my church service is 11. By the time I get home from the services, it's usually around 12:30. I don't like to eat beforehand. When I was growing up, you couldn't have anything to eat or drink after midnight if you wanted to go to communion, and I pretty much always practiced that. And so I don't eat or drink anything in the morning before I go to church. And so I think when I get home, I'll have a bowl of shredded wheat with some cranberry juice. And then maybe in a couple hours after that, I'll have a vegetable platter. And then I think for dinner, I'm going to make some tacos. So that's my plan for tomorrow. I'm going to stay on track. Christy's not really sure if she's coming over or not because she's still doing some Christmas shopping. And so that'll keep me from ordering out. I did get my gifts for Denise and Mary today. I got Michael's gift yesterday because like I told you, we're exchanging gifts on Tuesday. So tomorrow I'll probably do some Christmas wrapping. Busy. I gotta keep myself busy. That's the key for me, is keeping myself busy. On my weekly highlights, everybody commented that I was showing you the wrong book, and then the more I was thinking about it, yeah, I just did the thing about sleep just a couple weeks ago. So I went back and looked in my book, in my bag. I'll show you my Weight Watchers bag. Here's my Weight Watchers bag that I keep all my stuff in. So I thought, well, I'll go back through that and look. And I went through the book, and no, it's not in there. So then I went and saw, well, maybe it was in my new booklet. So I went through here and looked. No, it wasn't there either. So then I went and looked in the car. I thought, well, maybe it fell out in the car. And I looked in the car, and it's not in the car. The only thing I can think of is I really don't remember her giving me a book. I remember her giving me the Welcome to Weight Watchers book, but I don't remember her giving me the card. And if she did, I probably left it at the meeting sitting on a chair. That's the only thing I can think of because I've looked everywhere, and I just don't have it. So I gave you the review for the wrong book. But I think I took enough notes that you could go for my notes. I think I'm pretty much caught up. The only ones I still got to watch, I got to watch Amy from N is for Nurse. I got to watch her and catch up with her. And I think I'm pretty much caught up. I've been watching videos for the last couple hours since I've been trying not to eat. And Jim had a coupon for Subway, and he likes Subway. I'll eat a Subway, but I like Jimmy John's better, and they're not that far. They're like 2 blocks apart. So I went to Jimmy John's first and got my sub because it's a cold sub, and then I went to Subway and got Jim's sub because he gets a steak and cheese sub. So I got his steak and cheese sub, which is heated, and so then when I got home, and he had that. And then Alyssa had Wendy's, but when Jimmy dropped her off, he had stopped there and picked it up for her, so she had her food. So we ate 3 different meals, but we all ate together. So, other than that, I had a good day with Jim. I can talk to anybody. Jim was like looking around in this little, it's like a little trading post. And I was talking to everybody. I could carry on a conversation about anything. And then we left and we came home. We went to the bank. We went and did a little bit of Christmas shopping. We just do a little bit at a time. That way we don't spend a lot of money. We don't get tired. We don't overeat. And we enjoy it more. I think if you try to pack it all into one day, it just gets to be a chore. This, if you just go pick up a little bit here and a little bit there, it means a little bit more. And then when I got home, there's some stuff I had to order online because they didn't have it in the store, so I ordered that online. And that's about it. So now I'm going to go take a bath. I was going to go get my pajamas on, and then I'm going to watch the news. And I think I have a couple things. I think I got a 2020 and a Dateline I was going to watch. And then I'll probably just do a little bit of reading. So I'll give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I think I have a birthday tomorrow. So if I do, you know you're going to see a little clip of me tomorrow. I've got a feeling. Do you have a birthday out there? Is somebody out there thinking they got a birthday tomorrow? Do you think you're in my birthday calendar? I think you are. So give this video a like. Talk to you guys later.